Hey there, everyone. 25 days alcohol free still. Really cool. Really excited about that. As always, thanks for listening and supporting. I appreciate it. Uh, yeah, you might notice the nose. I'm using these new nasal strips to try and help me breathe so I don't sound like a cartoon character. So far, it feels like it's working. I also used a saline spray and it helped. And some other medication spray. I have got a lot of sinus issues or something. I need to see a specialist because I just cannot breathe through my nose. It seems to have just gotten worse over the years. I've always had a problem with it, but now it's gotten worse and definitely need to get checked out right now. This is helping, so hopefully I sound a little better. Since I'm shining the spotlight on everything, this whole project is about communication and challenging myself, and I just need to kind of communicate everything. And I thought about this a lot. This wasn't anything that I just kind of shirked off. I really did look into this program, but I'll just get right into the topic. Let's talk about why I avoided AA. So the first reason I'll get into, which isn't really the important one because there's two I'll cover, but it's the cultural differences. AA is religious in nature inherently, and I'm just not. My wife is, and a lot of my family is, but I'm not. And I think that's great. The world is full of differences, and that's what makes it beautiful and interesting. So I'm all about differences, and just because of this cultural difference, I really couldn't fit into naturally into this environment. I never actually did attend an AA meeting, and that's I avoided it. Not I avoided it for reasons, and this is one I just didn't feel like I could fit in there. I really didn't think that I would get the drive from it, but that wasn't really the main reason because I wanted the community. That's what I wanted out of AA. It was just the steps that were really interfering, because the main thing I needed was the community, and that's the real reason why AA works. And that will lead into reason number 2 here. So I will just get into reason number 2. So this is the main reason why I avoided AA. And it's because the steps can't really help you themselves. I can explain this, but first I just need to clarify real quick that AA has been around for a long time, and they've helped a lot of people, which is great. But they have a history of blaming relapse on the addict. If you drink it all, then it's your fault because you didn't follow the program. And I have a real problem with this because that's pretty unscientific and demonstrable. Play along here. You can do this with a one-step system. Don't ever drink. If you follow this one step, then you won't drink. You'll be free from your addiction. If you don't follow this step, then it's because if you drink, then it's because you didn't follow the program, and it's your fault. That's the same expectation that AA has, just with 12 steps. And I just have a real problem with this because it's a very wrong way of looking at it. I tend to look at this with a 3-step system myself. Admit, I've made a mistake. Admit a problem. Identify the problem. To understand that I can do something about it. I'm not powerless. I'm not stuck in a cage. And 3, don't stop building. Just keep building. Make something new. Don't just replace it. Build. So I can never, in case something breaks, I have something else to fall on. Just so I can never fall back down to that pit of addiction. The only reason any steps could ever help you is if you're getting a sense of purpose from them, from completing them. And that entirely comes from you and how you feel about your relationship to the community, how you feel about your relationship to your environment, because that is entirely where your sense of purpose comes from. If you feel important to your community, if you have those connections, you'll have that purpose to complete any steps, whether it be 1, 12, 50, anything. It entirely comes from the community and being part of getting connected. And that's why I really needed to bring this topic up, is because it's right on topic with our talks earlier this week with the opposite of addiction is connection. And it's not the steps that will help you. It's going to be the connection. I mean, provided if you have that connection, then any steps can help you. Conclusively, not saying AA can't help someone or can't be helpful. If that's the community that you find yourself fitting into, and if AA is helping you or anyone not drink, then by all means stick with that program. This is only why I avoided it. That concludes talk number 25. So again, thanks for helping me get to 25 days without alcohol. I really appreciate you listening, and I'm not sure what I got planned for tomorrow. We'll see if I can fit in a topic or so. I know I have some stuff I want to talk about, but I'll see if I can fit that in. I did go to the gym tonight, so I was able to fit that in, and I'll see if I go tomorrow or not. But that's it for tonight, and I will see you in tomorrow's entry. Take care. Bye.